From West Virginia to Pennsylvania to Cox's Bazar to Custom Ave to Cape Town, South Africa, wherever you're watching around the world, this is Breakfast Central on a Friday. I'm super excited. It's already weekend. I just quoted a poet, Paddle Rankin.
I'm excited. It's already weekend. I am excited too. Friday is actually my favorite day of the week for obvious reasons. But thank you for joining us today on Breakfast Central for the next 3 hours. We'll be bringing you the latest in politics and governance around the country. We of course want to also get your feedback, and we'll be looking to also explore what happened yesterday at the Benue town hall put together by News Central, where stakeholders were invited. Very heartbreaking stories were shared, and so many interesting updates. But remember that you can go on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube at News Central TV. And drop your comments in the comment section.
It was a very packed hall. And you asked Johansson, I think, I don't know.
Can we go on white shirt? What's going on?
Where is Joe?
Producer. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. We are starting the show with... Wow, are we shooting skip now?
No, a certain politician, a very famous politician. Joe, are you running for...
guys?
Are you running for office?
We need to serve
Joe, what's your plan?
We want to serve the camera guys. Cameraman.
Joe, I didn't know you to be so modest.
Are you
running for office?
Must I run for office to serve my people?
You are serving us breakfast.
You wonder where I got this inspiration from. Look at the screen.
Wow. That's so
humbling.
Wow.
So down to earth.
Wow.
This is what you call even the mixture the earth.
Oh. Look at.
Wow.
So you mean someone will do this and come on.
A former governor.
A former governor.
An aspiring president.
Aspiring presidential president.
I don't want to talk because I want to believe that there has to be a story behind this thing.
I'll believe it, there's no story.
Because
the story, a picture paints 1,000 words, a video paints 1 million words. Look at it.
There's no how to explain this thing.
Look at this.
Can I beg Nigerian politicians?
Joe, thanks for the biscuit, by the way.
Thank you for the biscuit.
Very tasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I wish you were here with us, I would like to serve you. Yes. See, let me serve you.
I wish that Nigerian politicians... See, I mean... There are many good things that His Excellency Peter Obi has done. Visiting Philomena School, visiting the Benue State. A number of these states where they're dealing with insecurity. He's done so many commendable things, and you can't take that away from him. But you see that one of serving food, it's giving a little bit of
desperation vibes.
I mean, that's it.
Desperation vibes.
And maybe taking the people for... I mean, he's not in the office, so I can't say.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
He served
maybe
rice.
It was a challenge.
He served amala.
That's looking like pepper soup. I don't know.
Swallow.
Wow, so it wasn't just one round.
So maybe the MC, wait. Maybe the MC in the party
as
said,
we are watching, is
I
getting
double
worse.
dare you, sir. I dare you to serve us like you will serve us if you became president. Maybe it was a dare. But that on his own, of his own volition, that he carried tray to be serving food. I wish that Nigerian politicians...
I understand these things happen. I mean, people like the Chief of Army Staff doing Nigerian Army Christmas party, and it goes to a forward operation base. There will be a buffet table. He stands beside it. He stands there, and the troops line up. He serves them from the buffet stand. Even President Trump and presidents have done that. That's dignifying. It's to boost troop morale. And we've seen that happen. But to now turn to a physical, to a server and move from point A to point B in the name of politics, because at the end of the day, it's politics, it's perception management. He wants people to see him as a servant leader. And he's now taking it literally.
Virtue signaling.
Guys, remember that
this Joe is just using the excuse of this thing to eat biscuit on
Friday morning.
It doesn't fly first class.
So the truth is, honestly, I'm a bit short of words.
I think people should just go and watch that Eulogy movie, Peter Obi.
I'll go and watch it.
No, because of what I just saw now.
Yes, you watch it.
I'll watch it this weekend.
Asada, let me also mention them. We are doing party this weekend. Okay, there's election. You can't move.
You can't move until 3 p.m. After
Next
3 p.m.,
week.
we can do party on Saturday.
I won't be shocked if we see PO catering services. It may happen.
So, and to be fair, it's not just PO.
What has been the reaction?
All Nigerian politicians.
the reaction.
All Nigerian politicians
can we
would like
take-
to do things like this.
Yeah, I remember
let's beg
Governor
them.
Sanwo-Olu braiding hair.
Let's beg them.
You know, election season.
Can we beg you?
Either eating corn on the side of the road. Please, Nigerian,
As
this
we are counting
is
down to
2025.
2027,
Let's
we
talk
don't
about
want to
this, please.
see
They
all
know
those things.
better.
We know better. Now, what
They
we
can
want to
see
see
through
is
you.
a clear cut-out plan of how you intend to take us from where we are to where we want to be, where we ought to be as a nation. No serving food, no eating with the beggars, no doing
plating
things
of
that
hair.
are out of your character. Because the truth is, it doesn't even happen when they get into office.
Yeah,
it just stops after
we know.
campaign season. It doesn't continue, so that's not really
So
who you
please,
are.
just do your job and fulfill your election
There's a
promises.
skit maker I saw
That's the
online.
basic minimum.
I'm going to share the skit maker as a handle with you guys. It's funny. Funny enough, he mimicked all of these things before what we saw, where they would lie and they put up an act. We're not saying that PO shouldn't serve people food. I mean, the obedience. I know you'll be watching this now. Some of you will start shouting.
Oh, it took us a lot
no,
of.
PO is humble. Calm down. Relax. We're not saying you shouldn't serve food, but there are some things that just look at the perception.
I see.
Look
I
at
saw the comment section.
The
of that video.
image.
Somebody said, this is my idol. I mean, now my president. So even this one, I don't feel.
You can't defend it.
Defend them now. Says, oh, God, calm down. Now stop making it hard for us to defend you. I saw a number of comments like that. And you have to be fair, regardless of the fact that yes, you support PO. PO is your idolo. And you should, I mean, you should if he's someone you throw
even
your
me.
support behind. But you see through me, you talk.
This one is ordinary breakfast central anchor. I can't do that thing. I cannot at my level.
So, and just to mention that there's nothing wrong in serving people. There's nothing wrong in serving people. The job of a waiter is a dignified job. In fact, it's part of the...
And then when you host people, imagine us coming to your house.
when
You're
they come to my house.
You're going to serve
I
us.
serve people, right?
Yes, and we will serve you.
And sometimes
Let me
when I
serve
go
the cameraman. I want to serve the
Okay,
cameraman.
please.
Our cameramen are
cameraman,
not here.
please, let
Our
me serve
cameramen
you.
are not here. They are in their
Let me serve
room
you.
because we are very...
Technology.
Technology. Oh, okay, one has come into the studio to come
You heard the skits is run inside.
Yes.
But just to
I think
cap
Tunde
this up,
Raji would need
a little bit of biscuit. Just to cap things up, I would say that first of all, the job of a waiter is not, and this is, I mean, we're clearly stating that it's a dignified job. In fact, how I analyze people, I think as an unmarried person, if I go on a date with somebody and I see them treating a waiter poorly or talking to them poorly, I already know you.
Red flag.
You have a character because you should treat people with kindness and care. So, just to mention that this is not disregarding the work of a waiter. However, because these people are acting out of character, and we see it happen at every election cycle. We see, and whether you like it or not, electioning and campaigns have already begun. So we see this happen every cycle.
If he's serving 2 years to elections, what will he do next year?
Let me
Or
share.
6 months to elections.
Listen, it's called Start Early.
That video is AI.
I thought it was AI because I didn't want to believe it.
That's my conclusion.
I did not want to believe
That's my part of the story, and I'm sticking to it. AI. Let's move on.
Oh my goodness.
That did not happen, so there's no need for
But
all
I'm
this
waiting
advice.
for, I don't know if there's been any official reactions to it from opposition parties.
Wait,
not individuals.
When we finish this show, you know, he just gave somebody food, and you know who the person is, right? You should know them now. I mean, one of them is...
I said this thing is AI.
Yeah, it's giving them ammunition.
It's AI.
Hey.
Because AI has gotten so realistic that they can make you do something you typically not do. So that video is AI.
Did different rounds.
I say it's AI. AI.
Okay.
It's okay, thank you, it's okay. I've served my people.
Thank you very much for
served you.
The lessons in humility to learn
Served by
from it.
people.
Not everybody would agree with us that he's taking it too far. Humble. Servant leader.
So that's the thing fit you look like Bishop.
Make me.
Anyway, enough of the, it's not our fault. We came to do the show, but we couldn't help but analyze what we saw. Let's first of all say congratulations to the News Central team who were on their way to Benue, and upon arriving in Benue, before the you know, the mega town hall, which is well attended, and we could say had a major impact yesterday and will continue to do so. There were rumors circulating that it will not hold. Now, surprisingly, the rumors actually we hear came from some quarters of the government house. But then again, we're happy that the team was able to put this up. When Bernard joined us yesterday, Bernard had spoken about it, saying that people should douse the rumor that it's holding, and it was fantastic. We did see some people put this up. So News Central is shutting a town hall meeting on the Benue massacre, and the Benue State government is working overtime to stop them from doing it, going as far as threatening anyone who works with them on it. Who did this to us? Where are these unfortunate people from? So many of these. But recall that Bernard joined us yesterday and said, forget about those rumors. These things, it's not true, it's happening, and it happened yesterday. But you can see footage on the screen. Let's just pause a little so we get to listen to some of them, and we'll be right back to continue the conversation.
And I live in IDP, I mean.
I
was born in Yilamo, and I was displaced by Fulani's crisis in 2014. And so I came to live in Nanyin.
Local government to Takum.
So I was looking for a place to farm, and because I couldn't get, I had to relocate and move to Takum.
By Chanchangi Ward.
By Chanchangi Ward.
So we're having a dialogue with the Operation White Stroke, and we told them that these headers coming from that side, they are with arms, and they said it's a lie. A civil defense officer just shot his shot on air.
My name is Jerry. I am from Yelewata.
Yeah. Tumbuile. Wow.
In the night, around 9 p.m. It was going to rain. It started raining and they ran into the room. Around 10 p.m. the Fulanis entered. They started shooting. They didn't shoot for too long, then they came to our door. They struck down the door. They entered and started cutting my children with machetes. They killed my children and my mother. They cut them with machetes.
Harrowing accounts yesterday.
Nigeria.
Terrible. But I mean, first and foremost, credit goes to the management and staff of News Central for putting this up against all odds, so Nigerians in the world can hear firsthand the testimonies of those who are victims of this senseless attacks.
Because before now, we've always just been hearing, oh, how many number of people died, the massacres, maybe one report here, one.
And names to it.
Now we have personalized it. I would say that this is the first time I'm seeing and hearing actual cases. The most we hear would be maybe when they do a report. It felt like there was a subtle covering. I don't know if I would call it a subtle covering up of what was happening to not let people know it's as bad as it actually is. Information management. I would call it a form of information management.
It was just numbers.
But we can't be doing information management in this day and age. These are lives of Nigerians. And these people are not more Nigerian than you and I that are here. They are as Nigerian as we are. And they deserve to be able to go to bed, wake up, and just have a guarantee of safety and security. Those stories are harrowing. I don't want to ever imagine that happening to, anyone. But it's unfortunate that that has happened. And I don't even know how to feel about it.
Very sad situation. But in case you missed out on the News Central Town Hall, which happened yesterday, you could go online and find these videos and continue to ensure that you get all the details of what went down yesterday. I mean, we were following very closely. We just brought you a snippet of some of the stories right there, and I can tell you there are many more. But it's good for you to get that information and understand what it simply means. Well, while News Central was there in Benue State handing the town hall, Cross River also came into the news. And on our wake-up conversation this morning, there is a circular that shows that the Cross River State government has appointed special advisors for new media management. Now, not just special advisors, they've also gone as far as ensuring that there are advisors and people who would manage Instagram, Facebook, X.
Where individual...
Yes, let's call it.
Explain.
So look at it.
Let's read it for you. Let's read it to you, rather. In line with his commitment to repositioning the media architecture of the administration under the People First governance agenda, His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey Ottu, Governor of Cross River State, has graciously approved the elevation of the following officers. Elevation: Emmanuel Day, elevated from Special Assistant to Special Advisor to the Governor on Electronic Media. Ekeng Andre Inyang, elevated from Special Assistant to Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on New Media. Of course, you have Nathaniel Otaba, Communication, Daniel Williams, for Photography, Gosulekbe, elevated Assistant Special Assistant Cinematography. And then he appeared to appointment of individuals into key strategic media roles to enhance the administration's digital communication. You have Okokon Bassey, Special Assistant to the Governor on Facebook management. Edward, you could go back. Okay, all right. Bassey Taitim, Special Assistant to the Governor on X management. Emmanuel Inam, Special Assistant to the Governor on Content Creation. And you also have James Eku, Special Assistant to the Governor on X. Not forgetting to Joseph Okache, Special Assistant to the Governor on Social Media Advocacy. And then you have New Media. Then look at this number 9. Look at number 9, guys. Madeline Philomena Ottu, Special Assistant to the Governor on Media Research and TikTok. TikTok.
That means I have future in this social media, because I really do like social media. I'm starting to
Special
explore.
Assistant on audiovisual generation, Special Assistant.
How many
to
do
the
you
Governor
count?
on
15.
Media Technica.
Media
true.
Technical.
Then audiovisual generation. Then content development, electronic
Content
media.
editing
Then
and-
content editing and production. And finally, personal assistant to the Governor on media documentation.
Please take note, they are all special assistant or advisor. So, Gbenga, remember what we said some days ago? They all have their cards. And they're all going to carry their shoulders and say, oh yeah, I'm a special advisor, I'm an SA. What do you do? I'm an SA to the Governor on TikTok. So, guys, Olive, special assistant. Okay, this is what you tell the Governor.
Okay, if you're the assistant on TikTok,
you
so
say,
Mr. Governor,
do
you have
like
to
this.
join
I have to be
this
telling,
trend.
so Mr. Governor, right now there's a new song that is trending, you know, and you say, hey, right, so you need to get close to the Gen Zs, Mr. Governor.
What's
so
the
you have
current
to do all those Amapiano dance challenges.
Or you have to serve.
You know,
Peter Obi
there's
challenge.
There's one they do like this. So the Governor would say, okay, so wait. Oh God.
Don't you see Governor Babajide Olusola
let's understand this thing.
doing TikTok trend?
But Governor, someone who does not have special advisor on TikTok.
No, he's a Jassy governor. He's a governor that you understand.
You know,
he's
there's
very
another way to
fun
look at
and
this
connected
thing.
with everybody.
Nigerians always complain about unemployment level, and the governor just created employment for all these people. So, I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
15 people, 15.
First of
Yeah,
all,
it's jobs for the boys.
I checked the governor's page on X. I didn't see this. This is someone to assume that somebody is being mischievous.
Okay.
That is, I want to assume that that's someone being mischievous because, you know, they're trying to create something for people to talk about, and that's not verified. So this is a call to Cross River State government to please confirm if that appointment is legit or if it's just, you know, somebody being mischievous on social media. Now, it says here that it is by the government of Cross River State, Nigeria, and it's the Office of the Chief Press Secretary and the Special Advisor Media and Publicity to the Governor's Office, Calabar, Cross River State. So
you already have
Senator Prince Bassey Ottu, please would like you, your team, your spokespersons to reply and let us know if this is real. That being said, if this is real,
it is real.
In the words of Popo and Aki and Popo, I don't know which of them said, this is nothing but a mad joke because I understand the idea of having a head of media, and it is the responsibility of the head of media to put together a media team. To say, okay, so we're going to have a media team for the governor. You are going to handle all the governor's social media accounts. You will handle the creating of the content, or the cinematographer. Well, all these unnecessary...
Well, Facebook and Instagram are the same management. But, I mean, kudos to the governor. At least one thing they didn't add is special assistant for WhatsApp.
Snapchat.
Baby, you WhatsApp. I didn't see you for WhatsApp.
Gbenga.
Or they didn't do Snapchat.
I didn't use
Governor, they do streak. Governor streak now. Governor has 75,000 streaks.
Dude,
So-
you have to speak.
Anyway.
Or forever hold your peace.
As I was saying, I just think that as...
So,
Wait,
hold on.
What
So
do
the
you think
governor...
about that SUG person had like how many SAs?
No, that's River State.
Are you sure?
Yes, he
That
appointed
student.
100 and... Yes.
Okay, I can't remember which one now.
What? Gbenga, so the governor of Cross River State, please don't forget to appoint someone for CapCut.
Yes. No, there's editing. There's a special advisor on
separate.
editing.
Then the editing will now have
specific.
no. So there'll be a special
Adobe
advisor
on
to the
Adobe
special advisor
Premiere.
on editing. Do you get?
Special advisor on Adobe Premiere Pro. Special advisor on CapCut.
What else?
Special.
Yeah, well, you know, people are sleeping on
You should add
Snapchat.
more.
Special advisor on Snapchat, because you want to connect to the young people. A number of them are on Snapchat having long streaks. So you have to be able to, I mean, I don't even understand how that streak thing works. But you have to be able to connect to the younger generation, and the way that you do that is having a special advisor on Snapchat. Do you understand? Then there's Threads as well. And LinkedIn. They're not taking things seriously. Those special advisors
The
professional ones.
And that's how they can reach out to foreign investors and
to bring more foreign investment into the States.
Business opportunities.
Don't forget that this
Cross River
special
State.
advisor he has, they would have their own cars, if possible. They will also have another special advisor again. You know, there's duplicity of roles. Now, these are taxpayers' money. Why don't you just have one agency, like every other person does?
Or even if you don't want to have agency.
Even in America,
a media
media management team.
That's what I'm saying.
They will handle and hire people.
Exactly. You know the funny thing, the letter is even coming from the chief press secretary, where you also have the person in charge of the media. So it's like you have somebody in charge of your media who has now special advisor on media and publicity to the governor, is now saying, okay, I know, because this is all your role. This is your job. Let's break down the job description. This is your job. All you need to do is, in your office, you can decide to employ
people
a
don't
set
need
of
to
people.
know.
But don't, why are you giving them special advisor to
why
the
are they
governor
special?
on Instagram?
And this is really embarrassing.
Okay,
I like to believe it's true.
I want to see the job description
Again,
of the special advisor.
I want to believe that this Linus
Instagram.
Obogo is lying. That is, you know, it's a lie. That is
No,
telling
it's
that
not
this
true.
is that this is just somebody being
I think he should come out
being
and...
mischievous. That's just, and I'm going to leave it at that. That
Let's
somebody is
leave it at
just being mischievous, and that's a lie. But now let's move to our final story, and I think that this story is a very heartbreaking one. I need to call her. Her name is why I've just had to look here. The name of the person here is Ajana Isabella. She's a law student who reportedly died because, unfortunately, she was not given access to her medication. Now, the story is that, or the story we're seeing or hearing, is that they had to pay the sum of 120,000 naira, and the management of the hostel wouldn't grant them access to the hostel. Her medication, her insulin medication, was inside the hostel, and she was being denied a spare key to get in and get her things. As a result, there was an emergency, her health deteriorated, and by the time they rushed her to the hospital, she was pronounced dead. They were all apparently supposed to pay 40,000 naira each. Madam Bright is the person who is the hostel manager here, the hostel mistress, and according to multiple student accounts, she refused to release the key unless the roommates paid 120,000 naira, that's 40,000 naira each, so there's 3 of them. Despite explaining the urgency of her health condition and their inability to raise the money immediately, their pleas were ignored. And of course, when her condition worsened, they rushed her to the hospital. She was confirmed dead. This has sparked a lot of outrage. And university management has confirmed that an investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile,
which investigation?
The hotel mistress, or hostel mistress, I'll call her hotel mistress, Madam Bright, her whereabouts are nowhere.
Madam
no one
Bright.
knows where she is.
Madam Bright.
Young life. This is a life in its prime. a candle that has been snuffed out, a young girl, a daughter, a friend, a student in Nigerian life that has just been snuffed out due to negligence, nonchalance, in the most despicable way. This death could have been avoided. I don't care how important it was for you to get the 120,000 naira. There's no way they did not tell her that there was medication inside the hostel that she needed to access. And even if you don't want to, at the very least, the least you can be is a human being that has empathy, that says, okay, I will not grant you access, but let's go in and get your medication.
Exactly.
That's the very least you could have done. And unfortunately, this has resulted in her death. I do hope that the full extent of the law, catches up with her. But the truth is, there's no full extent of the law that will catch up with the persons who were negligent here that would ever be enough, because this life is gone. It can't bring her back, it can't console her family, it can't console her friends.
People, Nigerians, we need to do better generally. We often point fingers at politicians and think politicians are the only people
inherently wicked
that are wicked or not, that don't have a human heart. You go to a local government, you talk to NYSC coppers that are serving here, and they will tell you tales of, sitting in the sun for long. There's this thing that, even the security personnel, civilian security guards, anybody that has this sort of position, they tend to feel, they are lord and master over everyone. Or I need
someone that is selling
it's almost
an
emperor-like
authority to serve small talks in the party.
Emperor-like authority.
It's not like an employment situation where you are my boss. You are serving us
temporary. I might never see you again for the rest of my life.
And then I would ask you for food and you do as if I'm the wretched of the earth, or it's just really sad. And I want to bring this back to Nigerian universities. I think there's a culture in Nigerian universities that we need to speak up against. A culture in Nigerian universities where we try to make life difficult, incredibly difficult for students. A number of them where lecturers will say to you, I had, I suffered this course. A is for God. A lecturer said to me, A is for God, B is for my wife. The best you can get in this course is a C. He said it to all of us in class. So the culture of trying to make life incredibly difficult for students is a culture we need to put to an end.
Culture of
Here in Lagos, Nigeria, there's a particular tertiary institution, their radiography department. They are trying to get internship in hospitals. They've gone to the school to say, please, give us letters to take to these places. The school says, oh, you have to confirm if the hospital will take you. So there's no way we can confirm if you don't give us letter. Okay, give us a blank letter. They say, no, go and ask them first if they will take you. Why are you making life difficult for Nigerian students?
It's one foolish individual that's making this decision.
I agree.
It's not the policy of the department or university. Why are people like this?
Gbenga, Olive, I think at this point, let me use this medium, since we have this medium, to propagate and announce to students. You are smart, you are ingenious, you are great. Create a website. All the tech savvy students who are very smart, create a website. Not just one, if possible, multiple. Because I've been thinking, what's the best way to end this nonsense? Create a website. Anybody that is going through all of these issues, go there and put your story there. Make it clear, if possible.
I agree with you. If you recall, recently on
let Nigerians go there daily and know that, okay, there's a challenge and so on.
There was a notorious lecturer that was finally fired.
Yes, he was fired from LASU.
And if you read from LASU, if you read the comments,
in the rain.
for years, why do people tolerate this sort of... Look, your life doesn't end there.
All because
you should escalate and be persistent with your advocacy.
The problem with...
They don't want to rock the boat.
Exactly. The fear of them not wanting to call out bad behavior.
What's the problem?
Is because, look at the allegations of your Mama Bidiso in Delta State. There's just always this fear of vindictiveness, that the lecturers will work against you.
The last lecturer was evil. And it went on for years. You could see people were correlating the testimony, saying, oh, this man, very notorious. Even people that were not in the school knew about that particular lecturer. I even had my fair share
of my experience in university. And as long as I talk about this, I will always talk about it. A lecturer that had asked me to give him my contact details, I used to give him my number. Exam period came. Everybody wrote the exam. He told us, he said it jokingly in class one day, I'm going to read from first semester. I didn't take it lightly because I knew that I needed to read extra for this course. And I went to read from first semester. He set exams in second semester from first semester. But I was good because I had read.
Yeah.
I wrote the exams, results came out, people were crying, but I knew that I did a good job. Results came out and I had a D. And it did not make sense to me.
Yeah.
I was second guessing myself. And I remember one morning in my final year when I was reading, I went to a hall. I can picture the hall as I'm speaking. As I was reading in the hall, he was passing, he came and saw me and he said, come. So I went to him. He said, I'm sorry about your results. You refused to give me your number. And he said, I can make it better. Let me be your project supervisor. And every time I think about it, I feel so mad at myself that I didn't fight for myself. I feel so mad that I felt like I failed that version of myself that didn't call him out for what he did. But at the time, I was afraid. I was afraid that if he could do this to me, and he mentioned it to other lecturers, what would they do to me? They could all gang up and I wouldn't graduate.
And that's what happens.
You know,
and that's actually
every time I have the opportunity to speak, he was my intellectual property lawyer, lecturer. Every time I have an opportunity to talk about this, I will use my platform and my voice to talk about lecturers that are wicked, lecturers that try to sexually abuse students, who try to collect favors, who try to manipulate you, make you buy handouts, and wicked people that would lock you out of your hostel and then end up causing a young girl to pass.
And if you think, Madam Bright, so that we don't really miss the concept of this entire story, they should look for her.
Yeah, she has to be.
She needs to come forth
and explain herself.
And if the family of the Unizik student is listening, watching this show, please feel free to reach us.
And students who were there, even the witnesses who want to talk to you.
Let's have that conversation.
There are roommates that were there that they all locked them out together.
It's important we also add that these things, because some parents will be watching and say, oh, it only happens in public universities, federal universities. It does happen. You have badly behaved lecturers in private universities in Nigeria, so we need to do better.
Our heart goes out to her family. Condolences. Let's look for Madam Bright, please. Let's find out why she did it. Wickedness will take you nowhere. If you're watching this show, please fill your heart with good things. Leave
Unizik, please continue with your thorough investigation.
And I'm sure she's a mother. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
A terrible one at that for doing this. Anyway, that's it on our Wake Up Conversations. Let's bring to you our top stories for today here in News Central. On Breakfast Central this morning, court affirms Okpewolo as Edo State Governor. Celebration, jubilation, you can see them dancing. Senate removed Senator Natasha's committee chair. We'll be looking into all of these, especially this story too. Not forgetting to former AGF Adoki releases book on OPL 245. Well attended. We'll be going back to the drawing board. Some things you need to know. I'm sure it will shock you. So stay with us and we'll tell you more. And then the newspaper front pages as well. This is Breakfast Central. We'll be right back.